Hey cuties! So today I am going to be doing an April favorites. Yay, April! It is almost just about May, which is my birthday month. So excited, May 17th is my day. Yes! Woo! So the very first thing that I'm going to share with you guys is my shirt, because I usually share a Shein side shirt with you guys. Looks like that. It's like a little crop top, so I'm wearing this long black skirt with it just to cover it up a little bit, but I really love it. It's so fun, and it's like sequiny gold. Channeling my inner... My what? Finger to elbow rotate, girl. Let's get into it with beauty products. The very first thing, and probably the thing that I've been loving the most, is the Beauty Blender. Love this so much. It's just a little bit dirty, not that much. I just used it today. I cleaned it this morning, so yeah, this is kind of just like today's work. Everything I'm basically going to show you is what I'm wearing right now on my face, because I've legitimately been loving it so much. But yes, the Beauty Blender, love this. When I first saw and heard about the Beauty Blender, I'm like, really? Who's paying that much for a sponge? Can you put your hands up? Who's paying that much for a sponge? Because I go to Dollarama and I get sponges to clean like my bathroom or my kitchen, and there's like 20 in a pack for $1, and you're paying that much for a sponge? No. And then everyone's just raving about how great the Beauty Blender is, and you don't get brush streaks on your face when you're applying your foundation, because it's just with a Beauty Blender like this. It's just a sponge, so it applies it so evenly. So I said, you know what, I'm just gonna buy one. I'm just gonna do it. And it took me like a few years after the Beauty Blender to come out for me to buy it, and I love it. Like, I don't knock it till you try it. Don't bash something. Well, I wasn't bashing it. I was just kind of like, why? Like, question mark. If it is in your budget to try it, I would highly suggest it. I am never gonna apply my foundation with a brush, probably ever again, unless this is like filthy or I get lost or whatever the case may be. But yes, I love this Beauty Blender. Amazing. Oh, I just like holy grail, so love that. Next is an eyeshadow palette that I got in one of my P.O. box hauls from you cuties. Thank you so much. I love you guys more than you would probably ever know. Just so thankful for everybody, and you guys do not need to send me gifts. I just can't stress that enough. You don't need to send me anything. It is a Too Faced. It's the Candy Bar palette, makeup palette is what it says, and it is amazing. There are so many colors in there you can see, and I did my makeup look today using this. I used this purple here for the inner and outer corner. Then I used this pink for the inside, and also down below I used this white for the highlight. I used this nude right here on the brow bone, and this nude mixed with this white for the eyebrow highlight. So I used almost like every color today, but I have used every color and tried it out. But this is a great palette. The only thing that I'm gonna say is like a downfall to me, sorry, my hair's sticking to my lip gloss, is the colors, like when you pack it on your brush, they're really flaky. I don't know if that's the term of it. When you put it on your eye, you get a lot of fallout. I know you do get fallout with shadow, but this is like kind of like overload fallout. So I would suggest tapping your brush a lot, blowing the brush like what I do, blowing the brush, and then applying it. Just make sure to pack it on there. And what I did today, because I knew I was doing like a darker eye, is I took a Kleenex and just laid it under there so the fallout would just fall on the Kleenex, so I could just wipe that away. So, but other than that, I love it. The colors are amazing. I love how shimmery and just how sleek and how it's just like set up and everything. So I really loved that. Next is lip products. Loving this Annabelle Twist Up, and I've had this for a while, and I just recently started using it. I'm wearing it right now. A lot of you guys asked me what pink I'm wearing. That's what this is, and it's in Absolute. So it just looks like this, and you twist it up and you can retract it, put the lid back on. It's a nice like nudie pink, just kind of like an everyday wear. Really awesome. I've been keeping that in my purse, and the lid doesn't pop off or anything. And then to pair along with it, the MAC lip gloss in Snob, another just gorgeous pink that goes along perfectly with this. So thumbs up for these two products together. I love MAC and Annabelle. Woo! Next, I've been loving a candle from Bath & Body Works. This is Cayenne Caramel. I've heard people say cyan for cayenne, and I'm pretty sure cyan is like a shade of blue. But that's okay, you know? You just say your words how you want, you embrace it. So this candle is, you might think like cayenne and caramel, like ew, it's like sweet and spicy. Yes, sweet and spicy is now my new love. This candle is heaven. I'm pretty sure I'd describe everything as either heaven or gorgeous or cute. Well, this is all three. Shit! I used this yesterday, I burnt it the day before, and then this morning it smells awesome. It just fills your house and it smells so good. A lot of caramel comes out in it, and it just has that like a little bit of kick of the after spice after, so yes. These boots are another favorite of mine this month. They are beautiful. They're nice and high boots. I got them for only $10 at Urban Planet. They were having a sale. Dressed up, dressed down. I just have so many uses for these, and they're good quality. They've held up. So yay! My favorite food item of the month is definitely toasted tomato sandwiches. I've been eating those almost every single day for lunch. I'm craving one right now, so I'm gonna have to go make one after this. I did a recipe on my recipe channel actually for them, which I will link down below, but I've just been like overloaded on toasted tomato sandwiches. It's a funny story because when I was growing up, my mom loved toasted tomato sandwiches. She would do them a bit differently how I did them. She would just like slice the tomatoes and then toast the bread and like put butter or mayo and then put the tomatoes on there and eat it like that. That's how Dalton traditionally ate them as well. But at growing up, I thought that was the most nastiest thing. Like, I was like, gross. Like, when I was a teen and like a young adult, I was like, ew. Like, you're like cutting up tomatoes and just like putting them on toast. Like, that's gross. For some reason, I thought that was gross. I don't even know what's wrong with me. And then a couple weeks ago, actually, Dalton said, ooh, I'm gonna have a toasted tomato sandwich. I was like, nasty. He goes, what? You love tomatoes? I'm like, I know, I love tomatoes. He goes, you love toast and bread and everything. I'm like, yeah, why don't I try it? So he did it that way, and then I did it the way I did on the cooking channel, and it's so good. And now I've got him transformed into the way I've done it. So they're so good. Love them so much. The recipe is vegan if you care. Time the Infamous just tweeted me. Oh my god, I love her. Fangirl. My favorite movie of the month is Boyhood. That movie was amazing. I watched it on Netflix. It's quite a long movie. I think it's like over 2 hours long, but it's so worth it. It's a very well done movie, very well directed and acted out. It's basically a movie about a young boy, and they follow him through boyhood into adolescence, teen, and then to adulthood. It's an amazing movie. It like shows him growing up and his whole family and his situation. What a lot of people do go through, it shows his struggles, his happiness, growing up and changing and everything. I really enjoyed that movie, so I really thumbs up Boyhood. And last but not least, my favorite song of the month, and that is Honey, I'm Good by Andy Grammer. OMG. When I very first heard it, like, when I very first heard the song, it was actually in the car, and like the first like 3 seconds, I like turned it down and went, ah, because I just immediately thought country, and for some reason, I just was like, ah, and I turned it down because it was like really like twangy, like ding, 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 like, you know, I'm like, oh, and I turned it down, like, I don't want to listen to that right now. I was kind of just like driving down the road, maybe like 10 seconds later, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn that up, and it was amazing, and I fell in love with it in that second. So you guys need to give things a chance. Again, like the Beauty Blender. I always do. Like, that's what I did with the Beauty Blender, the song and everything. Cayenne. What? I love cayenne. Toasted tomato sandwiches. This is like a give things a chance video, okay? That's the title. Not the actual title, but the title in your minds now. That's the title of this video. Give things a chance, okay? My boob's itchy. Let's just give it a chance and itch it. But that song is my fave. Like, I was playing it all day, and then when Dalton came home, I was like, you have to listen to the song. He hated it, and I was like, whatever, cool. So I couldn't listen to it. He would only listen to like the first 10 seconds also, so I'm like, you have to listen to it. He goes, no, I'm not. So he don't like it, but I do. I love that song. It's amazing. The only thing I didn't like about it, now let me get the lyrics. First of all, the music video is gorgeous. Like, it's amazing. Go watch the music video if you haven't already. Like, the music video, it's all about couples and how long they've been together and just loving, and I love relationships and couples and everything being so sweet. However, the lyrics on here, I have a beef with it just a little bit. The whole song is like about couples and loving only that person, like, to another I will stay true, ooh, ooh, ooh. Right? It's like, I'll stay true to you, I've got her, she got me, like, it's all about love and being with somebody. But then in the chorus it says, nah, nah, honey, I'm good, I could have another, but I probably should not, I've got somebody at home, and if I stay I might not leave alone. And like, when you first hear it, you're like, oh, you're just singing along with it, but then afterwards I'm like thinking of the lyrics. They're offering you a drink. I think that's what this is. It's like they're offering you a drink, and you're like, no, no, honey, I'm good, I could have another, but I probably should not, I've got somebody at home, and if I stay I might not leave alone. And that got me thinking, like, cool, so if you have another drink, so if you're saying if you get drunk or something, then you might cheat on your boyfriend or girlfriend, like you might not leave alone, you might go home with somebody else because you're getting drunk. I'm maybe overworking this whole situation of the song because it's a great song, but you guys know that I have a problem with like cheating in relationships. But I other than that, I really like the song. I like how catchy it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this favorites video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and love them. Thank you guys so much for watching. Honey, I'm good. I will talk to you tomorrow in my next video. Bye guys! They're a sexier version. They're from Cosmo. For instance, let's pull out this first one. The Truth says, what's the hottest sex dream you've ever had? And the Dare says, spell out a short, sultry message on my